Good evening, hello, hello. You're all very welcome along to round 2 of the GT Streamers Cup in Deep Forest Raceway. Who have we got in today? So, in chat, we have Ads, Pezza, Samo, Skinno, Moo, Dark Angel, Indian Stig, Speedy. Hello everybody, welcome along. Hey Push It, welcome in. Can we get a quick volume check? Can you hear the microphone okay? Can you hear the cars okay? Hey Farouk, how are you? So who have we got here? We've got Stevie. Nice AHR livery. All okay. Cheers, Farouk. You can hear me okay? Hear the cars okay? Good. Recovering from the day. Yeah, Farouk, you sound like you've had it busy lately. See your posts and comments about that. So we've Richie coming onto the track as well. That's a nice livery as well. Very shiny. Juggas with his traditional livery as well. Very nice. Chaos with a livery specialist. Today was like a test for me, Farouk. Test as in you had an exam, or test as in it was a testing day? We got Roger in as well. Nice, simple, clean livery. Very good. We've got Laney Kid in as well. TCR the Kid. Very good. Skinno in the TT. That's nice as well. Would you know that Skinno was Welch? Evening Luke, welcome in. Hope you're good. We have Claire in the Mazda 3. Very nice. Hey Samo, hope you're good. Then we've got Stevie in the pits then as well. So, we're in round 2 now of the GT Streamers Cup. Round 1 we had last week, and these were the results from round 1. So in tier 1 we had Tellin first, who got the full 25 points. We had Jacko in second, who got 22 points. Pezza was in third. Pezza got 21 points because he got the fastest lap in the race as well. Sticky Boss then in fourth, Goose in fifth, Cliffy in sixth, Hills in seventh, Wayne in 8th, Ads in 9th, Shikuka in 10th, Bendit in 11th, Farouk in 12th, and Danny, who wasn't able to race that day, in 13th. Tier 2 then last week, Roger was the winner. So Roger ended up with the full 25 points. Richie then was in second, so he got the 22 points. Moo then was in third, 20 points. We had Juggas, then Skinno. We had Pusha, we had Laney, we had Dark Angel, who actually got the fastest lap as well, so got 11 points. Chaos in P9, Stevie P in 10, Celtic Lad in 11th, Claire Bear in 12th, and the Henchman, who wasn't racing, in 13th as well. So that was the results from round 1. Who have we got in now as well? Batman, evening from Gotham. Evening Batman, how are you? We've got Samo back in again. How are you, Samo? Kisher, welcome along. Hope you're good. Skell, Grey Rock, welcome in, Skell. Hope you're good as well. And then left to go. So we're here in round 2 in Deep Forest. We've got round 3 next week. We're in the Red Bull Ring. Round 4 then the week after, we're in Interlagos. Round 5, Dragon Trail. Round 6, we're in Fuji. Round 7, we're in Brands Hatch. Then final round, final Thursday in Suzuka. Good luck out there, peeps. Thank you, Skell. Pops entries are closed for the Cup. We're in round 2 now. You can still sign up as a reserve though. So if you'd like to join as a reserve and then jump in a race if somebody can't make it, you're more than welcome as well. Chaos is in, you naughty boy. Hello, Chaos. Good luck tonight. So let's see what everyone's driving this week. So we have Richie in the Scirocco. We have Moo in the TT. Juggas in the Scirocco as well. Laney in the TT. Just send it like that. We've got Claire in the Mazda 3. We've got Roger in the Scirocco. Pusha in the TT. That's a nice livery as well, Pusha. A Rogue Heinsberger in the Suzuki Swift. Skinno in the TT. Then we've got, that's the Renault, that's the Cup, is it? Stevie. And then Chaos was in the Mazda as well, I think. It's Scirocco. Thanks, Moritz. I always said Scirocco. Scirocco? Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I will listen to the Germans who tell me how to pronounce it. So Scirocco. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in, Moritz. Scirocco. I've been proven wrong on my own live stream. Oh my god. So we're 10 past 8 now almost. 10 past 8 then we will, or quarter past 8 we'll start the qualifying, 10 minutes, and then at half past 8 it'll be the race for 40 minutes as well. Scirocco, Kisher, that sounds nice. Now we will teach you how to say Porsche. Porsche? Porsche? We say Porsche in Ireland. ASMR at its best. So is it Porsche? So number 1 Porsche or number 2 Porsche? Golf and Passat. It's named after a wind stream. Oh, there you go now. Kisher, like I said it, but I say Porsche. Is that right? Porsche. You're confusing me now. Porsche. Porsche. Gotcha. Nice livery on Push's Audi TT. Very good. How about Audi, Kisher? Audi? I say Audi. Oh, just realised I was on top chat. Need to change that to live chat. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If you continue that, I should write whiskey, not whiskey. Audi was okay, that's alright. So who else have we got? Stevie and Juggas are still in the pits, waiting for quali. 4 more minutes, and we shall get going. So far, Richie's after setting the fastest lap in practice of 1:34.8. I'd say that would probably need to be beaten in order to get pole in the race. Hey, Heinsberger. Good luck, buddies. Thank you, thank you. Probably I'll ask all my new colleagues from Ireland how to bother you in the future. Kisher, we're Irish. We're completely unbothered about everything. Oh, Batman's another German. The chat's full of Germans. What's going on today? Goose, Pezza, good luck to Tier 1 as well. Have a good race. Stevie is out. In the Renault. Renault's good now out of the corners. Straight line speed, it would be weak. So we'll see how Stevie gets on today with this selection. This will be good in Interlagos, I'd say. Pezza, I'm Dutch. I know Pezza, but I said all the Germans were in chat before you got here. So who did we have? We had Moritz, Kisher, Heinsberger, Batman. All the Germans. So 2 more minutes. We'll get quali underway. Mumu's in. Good luck to you as well, sir. Have a good race. See if we got any action going on. Pez a bit under the weather, has the man flu. Hopefully you get on alright. We as Germans consider the Netherlands to be a part of Germany. Oh, bad history joke. Don't start, Kisher. I don't want this chat to become politicised. Punk Cliffy, that always makes you feel better, Luke. I'd say it does. Pezza thought the joke was funny. That's all that matters. Right, so we have 1 more minute to go until quali starts. So I'd say everyone's going to start leaving now in a moment. Not politicised, just filled with very bad jokes. Yeah, that's true as well. So one last look at the results from last week while we wait for qualification to get underway. As I said, in Tier 2 we've got Roger, Richie and Mumu in the top 3. So it'll be an interesting race now between those 3 today. We'll see how they all get on. Tier 1 then, Tell, Jacko and Pezza. We've had the addition of Couch Driver into Tier 1. So we'll see how he gets on today as well. We'll be back streaming Tier 1 next week. But it's good to share the love around, get both tiers in. As I said, we're in Red Bull next week, Interlagos the week after. Some really nice tracks on the schedule this year for this season 1 of the GT Streamers Cup. Do we want to clarify what Mumu means in German? Please do, Kisher. Very interested to know. Right, Stevie's out, getting quali ready. Let's go. Let's get quali going. Aki start. Quali start. Good luck, let's go. Let's see how everyone gets on now. Qualification. So we have 10 entrants this week. Best of luck to everybody. Let's take a look. See who's out on track. Roger will probably want to change that hard tyre. Juggas is first out. Definitely on this track is one of those ones where getting a slip on those 2 long straights is really going to help out for a better time. Good luck from Batman as well. Good luck, guys, from Speedy, Chaos. Just so you know, several are streaming. Yes, Chaos. I think there's a few people streaming today. So feel free to jump around, take a look. Kisher, need approval from the German committee as it's 18 plus. We'll keep it okay in this chat today, Kisher. Hey Speedy, how you great? Welcome in, sir, welcome in. So yeah, in this case now, when we've got the P2 following so close, pushes in prime position here to get a nice slip off of Juggas going down the main straight, and we can stay with him now on the back straight as well. That's really going to take, that could take a second off his time in the entire lap, so we'll see how he goes. But we'll follow Juggas around on his first lap, see how he gets on. So try to maximize speed down to turn 1. Juggas has a red lap, must have gone wide on the exit of the first turn. We'll follow Pusha. He's going to set the first green lap once he keeps it in the track limits. The first person to punt Pusha gets a free livery. Jesus, Kisher. Ooh, gotta keep it in the track limits here, going around that first, into the first tunnel. Did he do it? Ooh, Pusha is pushing. Goes a bit wide coming down into that bridge complex. Oh, Juggas is on a good lap. He's definitely after getting caught a bit by Pusha here though. Great, why did you drive? Because Einsberger, my wife had a baby 2 weeks ago, and I don't have time to practice. So I have an hour to come on today and do some commentary and watch the races, but I don't have time during the week to practice for the race. So I said for this season, I'm going to steward the races and I'll do the commentary instead. So I'll be back for season 2. Thank you, Kisher, thank you. Ooh, Pusha now missing out on the slipstream off of Juggas at the beginning. Might lose out a bit of time there. 135.6 over the line. We've got Chaos 135.5. Oh, Richie with a 134.5. Nice time, Richie. Richie coming across the line. Set a new record. See if that stands up. No, that's our second Kisher. We had a boy first and we had a girl a couple of weeks ago. Thanks, Heinsberger. Thanks, Batman. All the congrats. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, yeah, Richie setting the fastest time so far. Time to beat. 134.5. Mumu in second. Second off the pace. 8 tenths behind them, we've got Chaos. The gap between Chaos and Pusha, 1/100th of a second, nearly 200ths of a second. Juggas taking that final turn again now. See what he can do. 1.7 seconds off the lead. All the best from Gotham. Thank you, Batman. Appreciate that. Let's see what Juggas can do. Probably should take a tighter line in there just to minimize the track length. Ooh, goes P3. Still 1 second off the time though. Let's see if Richie can make any improvement here on a 134.5. No, must have made a mistake somewhere along the lap. We do have Laney Kid after getting up into P2 with a 135.2 or 135.3. Still 8 tenths off the time though. Mumu P3, 8 tenths off as well. Chaos P4 with a 135.5. 135.5 seems to be a fairly competitive time here as well. But Richie really pulling it out of the bag. Stevie with a 136.1. Skinno with a 137.2 and a half-second penalty. Roger with a 136.1. Let's see what Richie can do. I'm sitting in the train with bad Wi-Fi watching the stream with probably 120p. It looks like Gran Turismo 1. It's better than no Gran Turismo, Kisher. Right, we've Juggas coming up over the line now. See what he can do. Can he make an improvement? Ooh, this is going to be tight. He can up to P4. Push it into P2 with a 134.999. Words of a wise man. Yes, it is. It's getting closer at the top. Richie still only managed to set his best time on that second lap, but even his time there in the last lap was quicker than P2. So Richie's definitely going to be the one to beat in this race. He's on the pace. He's going to come up against Laney here now. So, oh, contact, Richie. So part of the rules for this cup, especially in qualification, is that a slower driver does not have to get out of your way in quali unless they've messed up their lap, and then they're asked to stay off the racing line if they're not setting a fast lap. It's the responsibility of the faster drivers to leave the gap between them and the car in front. So we can't blame Laney for that contact. Let's see what Pusha can do. Is he going to make an improvement? Probably going to get 2 more laps, I'd say. 2 minutes left on the countdown timer for this. Juggas might take advantage of the slipstream here and make an improvement as well. No, he must have made a mistake somewhere along the way, but still, this might help him going into the next lap. Goes a bit deep into the first hairpin. So far we have Richie P1, Pusha P2, Laney Kid P3, Stevie P4 with a 135.2, nice time. Mumu P5 with a 135.3, Juggas P6, Chaos P7, Roger P8, Skinno P9, and Claire P10 with a 140.7. A 144.5 improvement there for Claire in her last lap, very good. I think at the pointy end we still have Richie with a clear advantage, half a second over P2. It'll come down to the strategy in the race, whether he gets the tyre strategy right or not. That Scirocco seems to be a good car for this. The Scirocco, Kisher. Scirocco. Push the P2. Stevie was hardly on the hard tyres for that whole time, was he? Now let's see if Richie can do anything. He'll get another lap out of this. Juggas coming up over to the line now. Can he make an improvement? He can, up to P5. Pusha hasn't made an improvement. Richie going on to his last flying lap. Still with a 134.9. Richie is definitely setting the pace. We Germans are known for being the language police. Sorry for that. That's alright, Kisher. I'm happy to be kept honest. So anyone that's pit now, Pusha in P2 in the pits, Stevie in the pits, Roger, Chaos in the pits. Let's see what Roger can do now. This is his last flying lap. over the line. Can he make an improvement? Maybe. No, that's Roger's time then. Let's see what Richie can do then. So who else have we got on track then? We got Moo on track. Roger on track, but his time's up. Lane is on track with a penalty, unfortunate. Who have we got coming along there now? Jugga's setting his final lap. So Jugga's going to be first to cross that beam. Let's see if Richie can make an improvement. Nope. Stays where he is. Everyone else over the line. Skinno, awful for you. What did you get, Skinno, in the end? Let's see where you are. P9. A 1:36.3. Good time though, Skinno. It's a long race. It's a long race. So who have we got left going around the track? So nobody. Everyone's finished then. Right, so what do we have? We have Richie, P1. Pusha, P2. Lanekid, P3. Stevie, P4. Juggas, P5. Moo, P6. Chaos, P7. Roger, P8. Skinno, P9. Claire, P10. Roger starting in P8. Roger won the race last week. So, big upset there for Roger, who's top of the table. Richie and Moo starting up the pointy end. So Richie in P1, Moo in P6. That's going to be a close battle for them. Well done, Richie. And he set his fastest lap on his first flying lap. Well done. It's going to be an interesting race. It's going to be an interesting race. So let's see what the result is. As I said, Richie, a 1:34.5. 1 second covering P1 to P6, P7. Very close. Very close. It's going to be an interesting race. Well done, Richie. Good luck, everyone. So as I said, 40 minutes of a race. Ads is in, good luck all. Breeze is in, hello there. Pusha, good luck everyone, have a great race. Richie is on fire, yes he is. Official's in, good luck, have fun. Thanks, Official. The breeze is stupendous. Right, let's go, get the race underway. See you all on the other side. Good luck, Pusha. Good luck, Farouk. Got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are go. Jacko, best of luck all. Thank you, Jacko. So all clean off the line. Richie keeps P1. Stevie and Pusha battling it out for P2. Got Pusha holding on to P2. Stevie made it into P3. All very clean through these first few turns. Pusha putting Richie under pressure from the beginning. Oh, and he goes a bit wide. Richie's going to get a chance to get away. Let's see what's happening here from the further back in the pack. Roger. Ooh, does anyone go too wide, get a penalty? That's going to be a tough corner to make sure people don't get penalties. Remember the free livery, punt pusher. Kisher, don't put anyone in under pressure here. Richie already with a 1.1 second lead. Stevie putting push under pressure. Ooh, pusher goes a bit wide, might be a penalty. Oh, we've got some chaos happening behind. Juggers with the half-second penalty. Let's see what happened. Oh, just gets run wide by Laney coming out of the last hairpin. Unfortunate, picks up that penalty. Laney gives him a bit of a bump, make up for the bit of a run-off. Goes wide. Stevie now is after taking P2 off a push up ahead. Push with the half-second penalty as well. Close racing by all. Richie. All this close racing is giving Richie a chance to pull out a lead ahead. Ooh, bit of contact. Side by side. Nothing in that. Let's keep it clean, everyone. We've got Pusha and Stevie now with the battle for P2. Pusha do coming down into this heavy braking zone. Will he go for the move? No. Oh, but he gets taken by Laney going around that corner. Pusha with the penalty and losing out on places. A few penalties in the pack now. Pusha with a half second. Juggers with a 1 second. And meanwhile, Richie nearly 2 seconds out in the lead after 2 laps. Pulling out a second a lap. Laney making a move down into the hairpin. Stevie swings it wide, goes a bit deep. Pusha makes a move. Oh, bit of contact. So Pusha comes down into the hairpin, goes up the inside of Chaos, but runs Moo off the road. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Thankfully, Moo didn't pick up a penalty. And he's managed to take that position as well. Nice racing Moo, get that position back. Push it down into P5 now. It's all starting to settle a bit down at the front. We've got Stevie, P3. With a gap to Laney, P2. Laney's after bridging the gap to Richie. Wonder did he make a mistake along the way. But no penalties. P1, 2 and 3. Moo now with 0.7 seconds to Pusha. Pusha 0.6 seconds to Juggers. Juggers with a couple of tenths to Roger. A little bit of contact there, but I think it was just misjudged braking. Back then to Chaos, who's another half-second penalty. Skinno, who's going to take that position. And then Claire, bring up the back. So Richie now getting chased down by Laney. Let's see what he can do. Does he have the pace? Yes, Kisher, there is instant replay. You have to plug a laptop in or a keyboard into the PlayStation, and you can do an instant replay. Oh, fuel. No, that's just an issue with the stream, I'd say. Nothing to do with fuel. He's got 3/4 of a tank. So it's all starting to spread out in the field a bit. Everyone's settling into their stints. Now we want to display race info. So Juggers now with an opportunity if he can pull the gap in. From Pusha, coming down into this complex. Takes a wide line, gets on the power early. Ooh, Pusha a little bit wide. What can Juggers do here? Will he be able to bridge that gap and catch him? Into this braking zone. Oh, does that cause Jugger to have a penalty going over that line? Let's see. No, he's all good. He's got a run now on Pusha though. This seems to be the action point on the track right now. Oh, he's going to go up the inside of Pusha. Will he make it by? I think so. Into the braking zone. And he's after getting by Pusha. Well done, Juggers. So let's see how that happened. Side by side. Managed to get the slip along the straight. Hit the braking marker right. Turned in, got the apex turned in. Very nice, very nice. Managed to keep the gap to Pusha. And then up the front, Laney's after managing to get by. So he must have managed it into the hairpin. Took the lead off Richie. Does Richie try anything into this first turn? No, too far back. Well done, Laney. He won. After pulling out a 1 second gap on Richie now already. Richie is under pressure. 1.3 seconds back. Pretty good feature. I think Kaz should make GT8 even more streamer friendly, more native functions. It could be, Kisher. Do you know what? Because streaming GT7 now is so popular, and even with this, with leagues and championships that go on, having somebody like commentate and have these features really makes a difference. Really makes a difference. So Stevie, after picking up a penalty, has Mumu half a second behind. Juggers and Pusha still battling it out into this hairpin. Is Pusha going to make a move? Is he too far back? Too far back. Oh, does he go for the switchback? But Juggers puts it on the apex. No chance. Let's see if Pusha can do anything now down into this first hairpin. So these are the two action places, I think. We've got the battle for P5 and the battle for P3. Stevie with a penalty up ahead. Mumu's not going to make a move there. Don't think Pusha's going to make a move here either. No. But he still stays close. Very close to Juggers through this complex now. Oh! Goes for a move down the inside. Probably wasn't on Pusha. He leaves him have it though. That's what you want to see. Makes a mistake, gives the place back. Will he be close enough now to make a move going down into this heavy braking zone at the bottom of the hill? Doesn't seem to be any movement on position other than that. No. Roger and Chaos very close for P7 as well. After 8 laps, 9, nearly 10 seconds off the lead. Guys up front are really after making a break for it. And now it's Laney's turn to gap the field. 2 seconds ahead out in front of Richie. Well done, Laney. Hey, Ali. Well, great. How's life? All good, Ali. What's the crack with you? Kisher, just imagine having a dedicated streamer commentator slot in lobbies with separate functions, timetables, instant replays, different camera angles, driver radio. Yes, Kisher. That was actually, we talked about that when with the Spec 3 release that there was now a moment ago. Oh, something's happening on track. We got Moo and Stevie. Stevie go for the move. He did down the inside. Well done, Stevie. That was a nice clean overtake on Mumu. Well done. And he makes it stick. I think Kisher with Spec 3 they're talking about updates to online mode. Maybe that's going to be part of it. Bigger lobbies with dedicated spaces for spectators. Hopefully. So Richie and P2 now with a 3 second gap up the road to Laney Kid. Pusha after picking up a penalty. and losing out on a bit of time to Juggers. Chaos now probably going to be able to make a move and get past Pusha on this straight. Pusha going to serve his penalty. Will Chaos get the move done? Oh, goes for the dupe, gets up the inside. Pusha hits the brakes late. Is he going to make it back on the track? Oh, is Pusha going to do it? And he keeps the position. That is such close racing. Well done. Very respectful from both. Round the outside. Well done, Pusha. So we see Pusha go wide, and then but he gets the traction down quicker than Chaos can, and he keeps the position. Well done. Ooh, Pusha goes deep then into this turn, but again round the outside, gets the traction. Oh, very close racing from both of these drivers. And Roger just behind, waiting to pick up the pieces. Ooh, Pusha cuts that corner a bit. Can Chaos take advantage? I think he might get the move done this time. Yes, he does. Very close racing, and now Roger is all over Pusha at the back. And Skinno. This is a three-way battle for P6, all very close. Up ahead then, Stevie's had to pick up a penalty. Mumu, will he make a move going into the hairpin? Probably a bit too far back. Yeah. So let's see what's going to go on here. Chaos goes for the move of the inside, push on the outside. Oh, Skinno! Maybe a misjudged break. He pulls in, lets everyone by. Good racing, Skinno. Let's go back and see what happened there. I think Skinno just gets his braking wrong up the inside, but he pulls over to the side of the track, gives the positions back. Just a mistake on the braking, I'd say. This battle between Chaos and Pusha is going on lap after lap. Thanks, Ali. You have a good one as well. Thanks for dropping by. So Stevie's going to serve this penalty, which means Mumu is going to inherit P3. I would say clean move by Skinno. I don't know, Kisher. Don't know about that. He gave the position back though, so he knew he made a mistake. So we've got Stevie about to serve his penalty. Mumu's going to take advantage of that. Inherit P3 back up into the podium positions. Through goes Mumu into P3. And Stevie's going to fall in behind to try and make the position back. So we've got the couple of penalties that made up here, and we've got Chaos going down the inside again. Just push a go a little bit wide, he might pick up a penalty there. Let's see. Yes, half-second penalty going off the track. Unfortunate Pusha. This battle is going lap after lap. Every heavy braking zone, the two of these are battling it out. Pusha takes the inside line late on the brakes. Chaos then holds it around the inside. Oh, Pusha comes across the track. Gotta keep it clean, gotta keep it clean. Chaos back in front takes position. Well on Chaos. So Pusha now going to have to serve that half-second penalty, which means Roger's going to inherit the position. I would say now his best move, or Pusha's best action here, would be just to work with Chaos for this little bit of a straight. Try and get as far away from Roger as he can, potentially then keep his position from Skinno. So the gaps are starting to open up a little bit here. So Stevie with a gap to Moo, with a gap to Richie. Although Richie seems to have bridged the gap to Laney slightly, so that's good on him. So pushes after serving his penalty. Roger's taking the position. Now it's Roger and Chaos. Let's see what Pusha can do. Ooh, what's after happening here now? So Moo moves up into P1. Was there an accident between... Oh, sorry, Richie went into the pits, Laney went into the pits. Oh. Top drawer commentating. Top drawer. So Richie with the strategy onto the mediums now. Nearly halfway through the race. So 1, 2, 3 for Moo, Stevie and Jug is now. Jug is a little bit wide there. And then this gaggle between Chaos, Roger and Pusha. Skinno just behind then as well. Ooh, potentially a little bit wide from Pusha. Will he pick up a penalty? Don't think so. He's definitely got the run on Roger here though. What side will he go to? Roger covering the inside line. No, goes back out wide. Pusha potentially going to take the inside here now. Oh, close on the brakes. Close on the brakes. Little bit deep from Pusha. They all get through cleanly. Good racing. Good racing. Moo now into the pits. Going to get off those hard tyres. Is anyone else? No. These three going to stay out. Skinner's going to stay out. Claire started on the mediums. So Stevie P1. Got another move there now between Roger and Pusha. Still holding position. So 12 laps gone in this 40-minute race. Probably going to call it 13 laps then for halfway point. So about 26 laps or so. Hey Pete, good racing guys. It is good racing. All very close, respectful. Couple of little mistakes, but everyone gave each other their positions back if it did happen. So really good to see. So now we've got this move. Roger is going to look to try and get this pass done on Chaos into the hairpin. Oh, and Pusha's at picking up a penalty coming out of that turn. Such a tough place to pick up a penalty. Roger doesn't seem to have the legs that Scirocco just doesn't have it on the Mazda. The Mazda definitely has that straight line speed advantage. So on a track like this, the Mazda is going to be strong, very strong. Has that higher top end. Any of this three going to pit now? Nope. Chaos going for another lap. Pusha going for another lap. Skinno going for another lap. And we have the leader, the net lead of the race being Richie, who's coming around that final turn as well. All settling down a bit again. Gaps are opening up. Currently I have the Laney kid with 1:36 flat as the fastest lap as well. Still though, I think this is the closest race of the race so far. Closest gaps. Push up to 1 second now. He must have picked up a penalty somewhere else as well. Unfortunate. Looking up on the map, I don't see any other close races apart from this. This seems to be the closest battle on field. The only other one then, we've got Laney and Moo are close by, but Moo is yet to pit. Oh no, Moo is just out of the pits. So Moo is back into his third place, I would say, if Laney is still P2. But Richie's after taking a massive advantage into P1, but a lot less fuel on board than the kid. So is Richie going to plan on doing a 3-stop maybe? Potentially. Pushes out of the penalty, lost the place then to Skinno. Skinno's P5. Still have Chaos and Roger staying out. Skinno staying out. Push is staying out. Touches the wall. So looking at the results from the last round, if it stays like this, Roger's going to lose out on a few points. Richie and Mumu are going to pick up points. Juggers is going to pick up points. Laney is going to pick up points as well. So looking good for those few in the standings based on where they finished last race to this race, if all stays the same. We'll just have to wait and see. So still very close between Roger and Chaos. I'd say Roger now is going to be, if he can get the braking for this right and get a run, he might have a chance here against Chaos. I think Chaos took a bit more speed out of that turn than Roger did. Still though, the slipstream is strong here, so he might be able to get him back. No, it's just the straight line speed of that Mazda is making all the difference. Richie now is catching up on Pusha. Pusha still yet to pit. Richie's already after pitting once. Ooh, hits the limiter coming out of the hairpin. Pusha now looking like he's going to hit the pits. And in he goes. So Pusha in, Jug is in, Skinno in. All coming into the pits now, lap 14. Get off those hard tyres. So Jug is in the pits. Mumu has already pit as well. So he's back up now, trying to catch Laney Kid. Oh, and he sends it into turn 1. No. Laney just holds onto it, but Mumu takes the tighter line. Very close racing. So up ahead then, we've Stevie right out in front. We've Chaos and Roger. Again, the speed of that Mazda managing to hold off Roger. We've Richie, I think, in net P1. With Laney and Moo battling it out behind for what should be P2 and P3. Mumu now with a good run. He's right behind him. Is Laney going to cover off the inside? No. I think Mumu is going to have him now under brakes. Laney's going to cut back up the inside. Oh, and he gets a great switchback. Great move. Great racing. So we can see as we come down, Moo goes up the inside of Laney, takes the wide line, cuts right back underneath him, gets on the power. Brilliant racing. So we've got Chaos now after hitting the pits. Stevie and Roger still staying out. So Stevie going past Claire. We've got Roger. Possibly two of them are going to pit these laps, get off those hard tyres. Richie with the net P1. 10 seconds ahead of the kid. Really starting to put down the pace here now, make that gap. Then it's Laney and Moo with the closest battle on track right now. Moo taking the inside line. Oh, no, backed out. Wasn't right, wasn't on. He was right there to back out, because the better position here now for an overtake is going to be down into this hairpin. So Laney still doesn't cover the inside, potentially going to go for the same move. So goes again for the switchback, but no, Moo manages to get the move done and takes that lead off him now. So let's see what he does here. Gets up the inside. I think this time he just has that little bit more ahead of him. Hits the brakes. Laney tries for the wide out and in, but no, Moo gets the move done. Great racing. So Stevie, Roger, both in the pits. So now we're back to normal standings. Richie in P1, Moo P2, Laney in P3. This seems to be, oh, Laney goes wide. Going to pick up a penalty for that. Yes, half-second penalty. Right behind them now is Stevie, out of the pits. So Stevie now with the chance for the podium, because Laney's going to pick up the penalty. Laney turned in on him a bit there. Cheers, Speedy. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see what Stevie's going to do now. Ooh, little bit of contact, but no, he's going to keep it on the track. Jugga's behind now as well, getting involved. Oh, but with a penalty as well. I think Stevie's just going to inherit these places anyway. Both his competition getting penalties, unfortunately. So Stevie up into P3 now. 1.9 to Moo, who's got 6 seconds to Richie. The question here is, will Richie have enough fuel to finish the race? Just over a quarter of a tank with, yeah, potentially 12 minutes to go. Let's see. So all seems to have spread out then later on the track. So Chaos has got a good gap to Roger, has a gap to Skinno, has a gap to Pusha, and then Claire. Richie, that gap down to 4 seconds now at the front. So Richie starting to struggle. Moo putting in the laps. 137, 137, 137. A 141 on that last lap from Richie, so a mistake somewhere. Let's see, can Moo reel him in? So all the gaps starting to even out a bit. I think Juggas and the kid the closest on track so far. This definitely seems like the logical overtaking spot down into this hairpin. Oh, and Laney picking up a half-second penalty. Probably won't have to serve it here as he picked it up in this sector. No, so he'll serve it next lap. Juggas still might make the move happen though. Let's see what happens. Will he go for the switchback again? He will, but not. Juggas makes it stick. I'm back, just packed up for the night. Hey Pops, welcome back sir, welcome back. You're joining us for some great racing. Ooh, and now we see Richie after making a big mistake coming out of there. And Moo takes the lead. Yeah, Richie just didn't have the pace. Moo caught right up on him. But what's happening to Richie? Question is now, will he be able to bring it back? Oh, might lose the position to Stevie. Oh, a bit of contact. Stevie up the inside. Might have to get that position back. Not sure what happened there. Stevie saw a gap, got the pace on him up the inside. Yeah, not sure. Richie down now, had a 10-second lead only a couple of laps ago, and he's down to P3. And really doesn't have, I wonder has he had to change his fuel mapping because he doesn't have enough fuel left for the end of the race, because the rest of these guys have half tanks and he's down to a quarter tank. Maybe he got it wrong on the pit stop, forgot to refuel, so now he's having to remap the car to make sure he makes it to the end. He's going to get reeled in by Juggers now as well. Very, very unfortunate for Richie. What does he do? Yeah, he's going back into the pits. 26% fuel left. He must have made a mistake. So maybe he made a mistake, or maybe he's going for the 3-stop. He's going to go onto the softs now. Low fuel take and go from there. We'll see. Oh, and it's happening down P1. Stevie after taking the lead now. Let's see what happened here. Got into the slip down on the straight. No one behind them. Just takes the inside line. Both hit the brakes at the same time. Nothing Moo Moo could do there. Stevie up into P1. Well done, Stevie. Already with a 0.7 gap, and Juggers behind, a couple of seconds behind then as well. The leads just keep on changing. How long's the race, Pops? The race is going to be another 7.5 minutes, and I think Moo Moo should start picking up a penalty. Yes, half-second penalty. That brings it for Stevie. So it's 40 minutes altogether, Pops. So we've 7.5 minutes left. So let's see now. Richie all the way down now in P9. He's on the softs. He's at the refueling for the rest of this race, and he's got a lot of time to make up. A lot of time. 29 seconds with, what'll I say, 5 laps to go. Don't think he can do it. We'll have to wait and see. So Stevie up in P1. Moo Moo P2 with a half-second penalty. Jugga's possibly going to inherit P2 now. Now we've got Chaos and the Laney kid now battling it out for P4 on track. Chaos goes for the inside. No. Chaos puts it on the apex. Well done. We've got Skinno and Roger. Skinno cutting it really tight on that apex. Got Stevie now catching up Claire. Claire gets out of the way. Out of the way from Moo. Oh, Juggers had to take avoiding action there. Comes around the corner. Blue flags me wave. Claire stopped on the track. Oh my god. So Moo about to serve his penalty. I think he's still going to have P2 though. Juggers is too far back. Yeah, it's going to make all the difference for Stevie though. A little bit of breathing space now. 1.5 seconds the gap to P1. And I think Richie made that mistake in the pits. Didn't add the fuel. Either that or he was going for a 3-stop, but that's made all the difference. We can see that the mandatory tyre for this week was the Racing Hard, which most of them started on. So they're going to have that covered off. So I think Richie maybe made a mistake or didn't refuel or wanted to go for the 3-stop, not sure. But it's after messing up his race for him, that's for sure. So all the gaps, P1, 2 and 3, all after evening out a bit. We still have a close battle here for P4 between Chaos and the Kid. Roger in P6. Getting around Claire. Who stays out of the way. Thank you, Claire. Skinno then coming through in P7. Pusha in P8. And Richie down in P9. But he is catching slightly, but still I think he's got too much to do. Too much to do. So with 4 minutes left going across the line, that's going to be 3 laps then, I'd say. Yeah, 3 laps left. Stevie now with a 1.5 second lead, and if he can hold on to this, he will have the victory. And if we look at the table, Stevie, who was in P10 after the last race with 7 points, he's got the fastest lap now. If he can keep it up, that'll get him 26 points. That's going to be a massive increase, all the way up to 33 points after 2 rounds, after coming in P10 in race 1. Really great improvement, Stevie, this week. That gap now at 1.6 seconds. Mumu pushing hard though. Richie with a 136 flat. I wonder now with these soft tyres, will he be able to make anything happen for the fastest lap, even gain that extra point? We shall see. I think Mumu now. Ooh, maybe a mistake from Stevie. He's after losing or really shortening that gap a bit. Down to 9/10. We'll see what happened. Oh, went wide. Had to get off the power and turn it back in. That helped Mumu catch up. Those racing soft tyres starting to scream at Stevie as well. That front right is not looking good. Mumu's tyres looking far better. With the, if you think about it now, they're going to get 1 more lap, 2 more laps. Is that tyre going to last, that front right? Gap down to 1.1 seconds now. Juggers with the mediums on. Tyres looking good. So P2 and P3 with the mediums. Stevie out in P1 with the softs. Are they going to last? The suspense. Exactly, Pops. Who needs Formula 1? Chaos out in P4 on the mediums. Juggers on the mediums. Roger on the softs as well. Speedy, Pops. Cheers to the race earlier. It was fun. Nice one. So Stevie now going to take this hairpin for the second last time. There's going to be 1 more lap after this. What is going to happen? So the gap is 1 second crossing the line for the last lap for P1. Can Mumu track him down, get the win? Is Stevie's tyre going to hang in there for the last lap? We're just going to wait and see. Loving the graphic, Carrera. Thank you, Speedy. I worked hard on these over the last few days, getting up the results from last week, schedule for the season, make sure we had something to show everyone today. So let's keep it in Mumu's point of view then on this last lap. This is all important battle for the lead. Stevie's tyres. Let's see what happens. It's going to be all down to this last couple of bends and this last straight. Will Mumu be able to do it? Is he close enough? He's just inside the 7/10, 6/10. Oh, he might get a run on him here. Stevie's going to have to work hard to hold on to this position. Down to 5/10 now, 4.5 tenths. This might be a photo finish across the line. Mumu's got to get his braking right here and get a good run and exit. Stevie went slightly defensive. Oh! Hits the limiter, gets a bit of wheel spin. That gap's opening up. Stevie might have done it. and his tyres screaming at him. But across the line, and he gets P1. Great racing by Stevie and Mumu. P1 to Stevie, P2 to Mumu. Juggaz comes across the line for P3. A P4 for Chaos. A P5 for Roger. P6 for Laney. P7 for Skinno. Richie did manage to catch Pusha in the end for a P8. P9 for Pusha. And P10 for Claire. What great racing. Great racing by everybody. Chaos is in the chat. One more lap. Damn. Were you catching him, Chaos? And we have a victory for Stevie P. Started P4, finished P1. Nicely done. Stevie P. Congratulations. My lad spilled tea on me and I missed my braking. Well, Skinno, we did have to look at the replay as we went through to see what happened. But you gave the position back, so it didn't matter. We got very good race. I think maybe the first report. You gave the positions back though, Skinno. We'll see. Mumu, well done, Stevie. Mumu and Stevie, that last lap, those last couple of laps were epic. Richie, GG's everyone. Richie, what happened, mate? Was the strategy to do a 2-stop, or did you forget to refuel on your first lap? Because we were watching you and we were looking at the fuel going down thinking that you had to stop again. Yeah, so unfortunate, man. You were flying it in the race. Brain fart, got to refuel. Oh, Richie, so unfortunate. You'll have to watch the stream back. We were keeping an eye on you to see what happened. No excuse. You need to get your pit crew, Richie. That's what it is. Don't forget to save your replays. So if you need to look back over anything. But yeah, really fantastic racing by everyone. Congratulations to Stevie. So Stevie P1, Mumu P2, Juggaz P3, Chaos P4. Yeah, well done everyone. Well look, thanks so much for joining in. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you're looking back on the recording afterwards, thank you for coming back and taking a look. Well done, great racing. Skinno, I'll share the replay. Don't worry, you'll be able to take a look at it if you want. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for joining, and yeah, we'll be back next week for Red Bull Ring. Anything could happen. Let's see. Results will be on the Discord over the next couple of days. Any stewarding incidents can be submitted until 8:30 on Saturday, and they'll be reviewed. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed it. Thanks so much. We'll chat to you next time.